The emotions you once thought of as negative are merely a call to action. In the previous video, we talked about action signals. For those who haven't watched the first part, please do so before watching this video. Realize that the emotions you are feeling at this very moment are a gift, a guideline, a support system, a call to action. If you suppress your emotions and try to drive them out of your life, or if you magnify them and allow them to take over everything, then you are squandering one of life's most precious resources. In this video, we will talk about the steps to emotional mastery. What is the source of emotions? You are the source of all your emotions. You are the one who creates them. You don't need any special reason to feel good. You can just decide to feel good right now, simply because you are alive, simply because you want to. So, if you are the source of all your emotions, why don't you feel good all the time? Again, it's because your so-called negative emotions are giving you a message. What is the message of these action signals? They are telling you that what you are currently doing is not working. The reason you have pain is either the way you are perceiving things or the procedures you are using, specifically the way you are communicating your needs and desires to people or the actions you are taking. What you are doing is not producing the result you want, and you have to change your approach. Remember that your perceptions are controlled by what you focus on and the meanings you interpret from things. And you can change your perception in a moment, just by changing the way you are using your physiology or by asking yourself a better question. Your procedures include your style of communication. Maybe you are being too harsh in the way you communicate, or maybe your procedure is not even communicating your needs, and you are expecting other people to know what you need. This could create a lot of frustration, anger, and hurt in your life. Maybe this action signal of feeling hurt is trying to tell you that you need to change your way of communicating so you don't feel hurt again in the future. Feeling depressed is another call to action, telling you that you need to change your perception that the problems you are dealing with are permanent or out of control. Or, you need to take some kind of physical action to handle one area of your life so that once again you remember that you are in control. This is the true message of all your action signals. Whenever you feel a painful emotion, there are 5 steps you can take very quickly to break the limiting patterns. Find the benefit of that emotion, and set yourself up so that in the future, you can get the lesson from the emotion and eliminate the pain more quickly. Let's check them briefly. Step 1. Identify what you're really feeling. When people feel overloaded, they may not even know what they are feeling. Instead of getting stuck in this state of overload, it's helpful to step back and take a moment to ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? This allows you to identify the specific emotion you're experiencing, rather than just feeling overwhelmed in general. For instance, if you're feeling rejected, you can ask yourself, am I really feeling rejected? Or am I feeling a sense of separation from a person I love? Am I feeling rejected, or am I feeling disappointed? Or, am I feeling rejected, or am I feeling a little uncomfortable? By using the power of transformational vocabulary, you can immediately lower the intensity of the emotion you're feeling. Furthermore, once you have identified what you are really feeling, you can take steps to lower the intensity even more. For example, you can reframe the situation by focusing on the positive aspects, or you can take physical actions to calm yourself down, like taking a walk or practicing deep breathing exercises. The more you practice this technique of identifying and transforming your emotions, the better you will become at managing them effectively. Step 2. Acknowledge and appreciate your emotions. Knowing they support you. Be thankful that there's a part of your brain that is sending you a signal of support, a call to action to make a change in either your perception of some aspect of your life or in your actions. You never want to make your emotions wrong. The idea that anything you feel is wrong is a great way to destroy honest communication with yourself as well as with others. If you are willing to trust your emotions, knowing that even though you don't understand them at the moment, each and every one you experience is there to support you in making a positive change, you will immediately stop the war you once had with yourself. Whatever you resist tends to persist. Cultivate the feeling of appreciation for all emotions, and like a child that needs attention, you will find your emotions calming down almost immediately. Step 3. Get curious about the message this emotion is offering you. Getting curious helps you master your emotions, solve the change, and prevent the same problem from occurring in the future. If you put yourself in a state of mind where you truly are feeling curious about learning something, this is an immediate pattern interrupt to any emotion and enables you to learn a great deal about yourself. For example, if you are feeling lonely, get curious and ask, is it possible that I'm just misinterpreting the situation to mean that I'm alone, when in reality I have all kinds of friends? If I just let them know I want to visit with them, wouldn't they love to visit with me as well? Is my loneliness giving me a message that I need to take action, reach out more and connect with people? As you get curious about your emotions, you will learn important distinctions about them, not only today, but in the future as well. Step 4. Get confident. The quickest, simplest, and most powerful way to handle any emotion is to remember a time when you felt a similar emotion and realized that you have successfully handled this emotion before. Use this as the role model or checklist for what you can do right now to change how you feel. If you have ever had this action signal before and gotten through it, you already have a strategy for changing your emotional state. For example, if you are feeling depressed, stop right now and think about that time when you felt the same emotions and how you dealt with them in a positive way. Ask yourself, what did I do then? Did you take some new action like going for a run or making some phone calls? Once you have made some distinctions about what you have done in the past, do the same things now, and you will find that you will get similar results. The truth is, if you have handled this emotion in the past, surely you can handle it again today. By using your past experience as a guide, you can quickly and easily change your current emotional state. Step 5. Get excited and take action. Identify what you are really feeling. Appreciate the emotion instead of fighting it. Get curious about what it really means and the lesson it is offering you. Learn from it. Figure out how to turn things around by modeling your successful past strategies for handling the emotion. Rehearse dealing with it in future situations and install a sense of certainty. Now that you have completed these 4 steps, the final step is obvious. Get excited and take action. Get excited about the fact that you can easily handle this emotion and take some action right away to prove that you have handled it. Remember that the new distinctions you have made will change the way you feel not only today but also how you deal with this emotion in the future. Don't stay stuck in the limiting emotions you are having. With these simple steps, you can master virtually any emotion that comes up in your life. If you find yourself dealing with the same emotion again and again, this 5-step method will help you identify the pattern and change it in a very short period of time. So, practice using this system. Remember, the best time to handle an emotion is when you first begin to feel it. It's much more difficult to interrupt an emotional pattern once it's full-blown. Kill the monster while it's little. I hope you find this information helpful. If you want to grow personally and professionally, click the subscribe and the bell icon, and let's do it together. Thanks for watching.